G'day, g'day, g'day. Welcome to my channel, True Crime Discussions with Tammy. Tonight I'm going to do a test run on a quiz. It's going to be a selected few questions, and because I'm so generous, the grand prize, you ready for this? Is fuck all. So sit back, relax. Hey, Bubsy. Okay, whoever is in here, I'm sorry, but hey, Matt, how you doing, darling? I'm going to be asking this now. If any of my mods ever go back and look at my lives after they finish, if there ever is a message from a CW, within the person who wrote in chat before, oh my god, are you serious? Okay, if you can see that, I don't know because I blocked him. If you see any comments from him in my comments after the live, please delete them straight away. Yeah, trolls, you ready? But no, seriously, I'm going to do, like I said, a test run, see how we do, and see if I get much for people to do a quiz. And like I said, it's going to be a selection of questions. We'll see how we go. G'day, Lani. How you doing, darling? How are all my darlings? Man, that sounds weird. But yeah. Thanks. Excuse me. Exactly. I put that in I think my description as well. Fingers crossed. Let's see how we go tonight. Oh, hey, Penny, if you're still in here. I'm so sorry, Dale. I don't see your comment. Oh, there you are. Hello, Penny. Sorry. But I try my hardest, just bear with me if I miss you in chat, I apologize. So I just say hello, everybody. But I'd rather be doing it individual, It's good. Shows that I give a shit. But thank you for giving up some of your Friday evening to spend with little old me. I do appreciate it. If there is anyone that's in chat that would like to join in on the quiz night, like basically if you've got any questions you want to put out there, please feel free to let me know and I shall drop the link. Or if I've got you in contact with you in any other way, or if there's anyone else in chat that can get a hold of you, please let me know. After I've seen someone that commented, I don't want them in my chat because I don't know if you're blocked from someone's channel, can you still access their StreamYard? Because I don't know. But I'm glad to see who's here so far. So thank you, like I said, for giving up some of your Friday evening here in Australia and whatever day, is your day in the part of the world. Like you might be still on Thursday, you might not be. I don't know. I don't personally have the time or the ability to be able to go and read every single country in the world and figure out what time it is and what day it is when I go live. So we'll see how we go. But yes. No, thank you. I'm okay. I'm good as I can be. I spoke to Lani for a few hours before we came live, and because I screwed up with what I was helping her with, yeah, something got a little bit overcooked. And I'm so sorry for that, Lani. Yeah, thank God you mentioned that you burnt your bacon. Yeah, because I thought she was cooking her fucking meat patty in her air fryer to start with. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine. They do this, and it's like, no, she was cooking her bacon. So I'm like, fuck. Sorry, I'm a little bit hungry. Matt, you might know the answer, and anyone else, if you do, can people that are blocked from channels still go on that person's StreamYard? Because I need to know that before I drop my link at all tonight. Because I know that people that are blocked from channels can still go into those channels and watch them. Yeah, I agree, Bubsy. Any bacon's good. So is there any way that someone can find that out for me? Because I don't want assholes that are blocked, excuse me, Because I just see it as that I've got to be very cautious now that if someone is blocked from my channel, I need to make sure that they can't gain access to StreamYard. All right, I'll do that when. How do you block people on StreamYard? Um, if you, Bubsy, if you can come up here for a few seconds. Okay, what if they're blocked from StreamYard? They can't then. All right, if anyone can come up on panel, I need someone to, but it can't be Lani. Just saying, because she's the one that's going to be helping me in behind the scenes figure out how to do that. Because, um, okay, that's okay, doll. Lani, can you PM me what I do when I go into StreamYard? Because I'm going to let you, if you can, take the reins and do some of the quiz questions that you may or may not have found. I don't know. Um, okay. Can you, but Lani, when you get a sec, doll, can you message me on Messenger what to do StreamYard to be able to block someone from being even able to come up on chat when you get a sec, doll? I'm going to try and not eat that because I can't. I can't eat it. Crunchy sounds disgusting. But how is everybody? So am I, Bubsy. Kai. But you've got a beautiful heart, Bubsy, and I love that about you. It's that you're willing to hear everyone's opinion and, yeah, you're a good person. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Or I'll kick their ass. But I try and be nice to everybody. Sometimes it gets me in trouble. And sometimes it just gets me totally disrespected. And I get treated like shit for doing something that I was asked to do. So, whatever. But like I said, there are a lot of people that I find in the YouTube community and other things. I do find a lot of them very, very two-faced. But I try my hardest not to be. Now, I was talking to Lani last night on the phone, and she told me today that I fell asleep on the phone to her. Thank you, Bubsy. I fell asleep while talking to Lani last night on the phone. I didn't even realize how tired. I knew I was tired, but I didn't realize I was that fucking tired. But no, last night I watched the series finale of Neighbours, and it was shit. But there were some parts that made me laugh, and it was good to see Kylie Minogue, Jason Donovan, and Guy Pearce. Okay, for those who don't know, Jason Donovan was once a singer and an actor, and Kylie Minogue is a world-known star. And Guy Pearce, for those who don't, he was in a few movies, but the movie, in my personal opinion, that he's most famous for is Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. So he's most probably popular for other movies, but because I'm such a, I can't think of a thing at the moment. Yes, so do I, Bubsy. That's what's scary. My memory is absolutely shit at times, but yeah, I remember that very first episode, and it was just weird. And then you watch some of the episodes now from previous years, recently or so, the last 15 or so years, you hear when, hey, we're the Scullys. And then you've got, hi, I'm Susan Kennedy. I just moved next door. All that sort of stuff that is more to the forefront of my memory. And then you got Melanie. So was I, Bubsy. Especially when he was in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. I'm sorry. The long hair on guy, not doing him any favors. Yes, Daphne. And and there's Des thinking she's okay because she whispers, for those who have trouble hearing, I just said, love you, Clarky. And yeah, it was just so weird. But the one death that I was absolutely, well, two, that I was most devastated about, that was Todd's and Drew's. Like, we thought Todd was going to be okay. And then, his lungs filled with blood and he KO'd. He was. You look at him now, it's just like, ooh. But he has a beautiful heart for charities, apparently. So he has my devotion for his generosity. But for looks wise, I'm sorry, no. And it's, yeah, for what, you look at some celebrities and it sounds really, really horrible, but Kylie Minogue, for example, cute little thing. But the thing that upsets me is that she went through fucking breast cancer, and for only the first year she was in remission, I think from memory, I might be wrong with this, she did a few concerts and all the benefits of those concerts went to breast cancer research. And then once she was in remission for the 2 or 3 years after that, she stopped doing them. Now, like I said, I don't know if that is fact. Yes, never. I'm not going to scare you and sing it. Nah, I'm not going to do that because I don't remember all the words. Because I haven't. Last night was the first time I'd watched it in about 2 years. But I watched the highlights and stuff, and then I got sent by my brother. Yes, we'll get into the quiz when there's more people in here, guys. So don't stress. The quiz will get there. The most recent episode, I actually admit that I did watch little clips of it, is when Hendrix died. So I found that cool. So I found that sad. Oh, there you go, Bubsy. There you go. Um, yes, you don't have to reveal again why from that, Bubsy. That's completely fine. It's something when you tell. This is the thing, though. This is what a lot of people don't know. Oh, might save that actually for a quiz question. But there'll be. I am planning eventually to do a whole night just of Elvis trivia, or a whole day of Elvis trivia. I'm not sure which, but there will be a few Elvis questions thrown in tonight. Hey, Mendo, welcome. Lani will be up here soon as well, so sit tight, guys. That's if she decides to. She doesn't have to. It's the same for anybody if they ever want to come up. Don't ever feel obligated, even if I'm sounding like a whinging kid at the candy store by saying they wanted that one, but no, they wanted the orange candy, not the green. You know what I mean? I'm not that. I'm even if I'm like that, please still don't feel pressured. Um, Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Kylie May. Kylie May. Kylie Minogue, So she said, no, I'm not going to even do that. That gives me a fucking headache. But like I said, tonight's just going to be a mixture of trivia questions, some questions about me, some questions about, no, not doing that. I don't want to be dragged through the fucking mud with a hook up my ass, dragged backwards through the mud. Fuck that. I'm going to, yeah, so there's going to be a few about me, a few about Elvis, some of the things that I just think is funny to just take the piss out of quizzes, so to speak. But yeah. Aw, Hendo, that's really sweet to write that. And thank you for being polite to people in chat. Hendo is, from what I've been informed about, is pretty fucking cool. So I am very, very honoured to have him. I'm sorry for a chick. Him or her. Don't want to be disrespectful by saying it until you tell me if you're male or female. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so if Hendo wants to ever come up here, I will then message Lani to send an invite, or Lani can just send it anyway. So a very big welcome to Hendo. It always sounds like I'm saying welcome Nintendo. Sorry. Hendo, Hendo. But yes. Yes, we are all respectful in here. If anyone, I'm not sure if anyone read my description, because as we all know, and a lot of creators don't. But I did say, I do believe I said I'm not putting up with any more bullshit. There'll be no bullying on this channel. If you come up and you start bullying someone on panel or someone in chat, you will find yourself, if you're on my panel, sorry, you'll find yourself removed. If you continue doing the bullshit in chat, then you find yourself in timeout. You continue to do that when you come back from timeout, as much as it's going to hurt me to do, you'll find yourself blocked. I was on here a few weeks ago and someone came up and disrespected Lani, and I'm sorry, but I will not tolerate it anymore. I used to up until very recently, I used to let a lot of things slide, but I'm not doing that anymore. Under any circumstances, you come up here and you disrespect people, you'll find, like I said, you'll find yourself, now that I know how to do it, you will find yourself removed from my panel. You go into chat and you start the crap, or continue with the crap, I should say. You'll find yourself in timeout. You continue to do it when you come back, you will be blocked. So please, from now on, please respect the new rule. It's as simple as that. You're asking Lani, so I'll let Lani ask. Hang on. No, hang on, Lani. Hang on, I'm trying to find it, Lani. Where did you send it? Did you send it in here, or did you send? Oh, here we go. Sorry. But Lani, they were in here, and then I deleted, and then I blocked them. Hang on. Lani, they were up here in the beginning of the live, and they were someone that I don't particularly want in my chat, like, at all. So, yeah, I can't see the comment now, I don't think. Sorry, I'm just checking something, guys. I'm really sorry. Yeah, Lani, he's still in the chat on my end here, but you probably don't see the SOB there. So, yes, he won't be welcome back up here. All right, sorry, I've got to catch up with chat after doing that. Sorry. I am not good at English. I am staying in chat, but thank you, Tammy. So you're not going to come up tonight? Oh no, sorry, Hendo. It doesn't matter if anyone gives you shit. I put them straight away if it's in chat. I then get one of my mods to time them straight out. It's okay if you don't, if you know, just believe in yourself. Like I believe in each and every person apart from arseholes in my chat. Okay. I'm only going to mention this in the beginning, the middle, and a couple of times maybe towards the end if I feel up to it. I have, as you all know and love, I have an arsehole of a housing manager. I'm trying, and I mean I am really trying, to raise funds to get a garden shed so I can get rid of a lot of our storage containers but still have them at the same time, if that makes sense. So I have until roughly the 9th of September to get it. And I'm just saying if, and only if, and I mean only if, you can help me raise some of the money to go towards it, or if you're feeling really generous, want to help me raise all of it, I need as much help as I can get. I need to, okay, the shed itself is 155 and the assembling of it is $250. For those who want to help me raise those funds, beautiful. Okay, you do. Leonie, can you inbox me with who you think it is? Because I don't want getting the wrong person. And what I'm saying is I need as much help as I can get to raise enough funds to be able to get it. My housing people finally approved me to get it. So I need to raise, I'll be honest with all of you, I need to raise as much of it as I can because I also need to pay for a gardener and a cleaner. I can afford those two things, but I can't afford them as well as the shed and then as well as the assembly of the shed. So if you can, please dig deep, but only do it if you can and help me raise this shed before the 9th of September. Because if I have it put up before that, I've got more time to move the boxes out and more time to book it to get it done because Bunnings, do get busy. And I don't want to be stuck with waiting for a shed until after my next inspection, you know what I mean? Because I want to get everything that my bitch of a housing manager wants from me done so then she can back off and see that I am doing my best to make effort. I am doing what I can. So then she can see it as that, oh, Tammy really is trying. And I really, really, really want to do this. Like, she's always complaining about how she has difficulty gaining access to my left-hand side of the bed window. So if I could move all my storage containers into the spare room, into the shed before my next inspection, I can then move my dressing table that's sitting apparently in her way. And the thing that I find most amusing though is that she's always complaining she can't gain access, but yet she always manages to take up the perfect picture of the left-hand side of my bed. So if you can, please help. If you can't, that's fine. Do not feel obligated, and moving on. Okay, there are 8 of you in chat. I thought it went up to 10 for a second then, but like I've been told by Lani, the numbers don't matter. It's all good. Rewind for a few seconds before I said I'm moving on. If you can donate, please remember that my PayPal is always always in my link, even if I'm not raising any money for anything in particular. But just know that this time around, I am desperately trying to raise funds for a shed. Other times, you guys are amazing at helping me, and I do raise a little bit here, a little bit there. And believe it or not, that goes a long, long, long way. So, say, for example, in a live, I could make, say, $60. If it's my off week and there's desperately need certain things so that way I can eat, by all means, I'll use it for that. But if it's my pay week and the money's in there, it goes towards my cleaner, because my cleaner is unfortunately expensive. And if I wish to be able to, like, I've got doctor's appointments coming up in the next couple of weeks. I need to get an MRI on my knee. I need to go for the nerve test at the hospital on my hands and figure out what the hell's going on. I also need to go to the hospital and figure out what they can do to help me as far as my scar tissue on both eyes goes. So I have to make sure that I've got funds to be able to get there and back, because the 2 appointments for my knee and for my eyes, that's in the city. So I have to make sure that I've definitely got enough money in my account to be able to get an Uber in there, and preferably an Uber home, because when I'm out on my own, I become very disorientated and freak out and everything looks like a blur. Hey, Kitty Witty. How you doing, sweetheart? So, yeah, if you can help, please, please, please do. All right? I'm not going to do this long speech in the middle of the live. I'm going to do just like explain that I'm raising funds for my shed. Please help, but don't help if you can't. And that's basically what I'm going to be saying. It's going to be a big spiel in the beginning of it, then a mellow live, and then, yeah. See how we go. And to protect people's privacy, because there are a lot of scabs out there and scammers on YouTube. So please be aware that if you do donate, unless you tell me something different, your name will not be disclosed. Because I could get, say, a huge, say, a $300 donation from, say, Bubsy or Lani or Kitty Witty or whoever. I'm not asking for that much, guys. This is just an example. And then I go on publicly and go, I'd like to thank Bubsy for donating blah, blah, and Kitty Witty for donating blah, blah. Not only is that disrespectful from my point of view, not only is that disrespectful to them, it puts a target on their back, thinking that they are huge donators. So what's going to happen? Channels out there, if they catch on to it, are going to be like, oh, wow, I always thought Bubsy or Kitty Witty or Lani or whoever was a such and such and such and such. But hey, they donate big. And what's going to happen is that creator is going to zero in on them. And I don't wish that upon anybody. So unless I have your consent to mention your name, and even then I'll be very hesitant to do it. But if you want me to, I will. But I won't under any other circumstances. And if I see it as there are people in here that are known to channels that scam or rip people off or use people for money, I won't mention their name. Because there are some people out there who are very like, you can't donate to that person because you donate to me. And I don't want that person feeling like, they're basically bullied into doing what they're doing. But anyway, sorry. How's our new listener after chewing? Oh, hang on. Kitty Witty. She's more than. Sorry, I've got a mouthful of food, and that sounding like an. a patronising bitch then. Kitty Witty, she is worse. Um, Kitty Witty, my housing manager is so much of a bitch that if I have one, all right, guys, remember that number one, one. If I have one spoon in my sink, she will refer to it as dishes. If I have these plastic tubs that she told me to get, all right, she tells me to get them and then pile, like stack them on top of each other and put them on this side of the room. Guess what, boys and girls? I did that, but now she is referring to them as plastic bins. So you can imagine what, and she's saying they're scattered all over the floor, which they're not. So you can imagine what happens when her supervisor reads them. She's not going to see it as plastic storage tubs. No, there's not, Kitty Witty. I can't afford private rental, and I'm sorry, but I refuse, and I mean I refuse to give up my home that I've had for the last 16 years, just about. This has been my home for 16 years. Come February next year. I'm not asking this to be patronising, guys. Make sure you listen to some of the things I say because they might be in the quiz in a little bit. You know what I mean? So I've been here for 16 years. This has been my home. I'm not ready to give them the satisfaction of walking away and then what? The next person that moves in isn't as like headstrong as I am. I don't want to see this attitude happening to someone else. I want the next person to come in here and feel as though that they're able to be who they want to be. But the thing is, why should I give up my home to please my housing manager? It's not right. So, unfortunately, no. Heard of what's that, Kitty Witty? Heard of what? Sorry, Dove. Didn't quite get what you meant. So, if there is anyone that can donate, please do. But don't if you've got a bill coming up or medical bills, basically. I don't want to feel as though that I was taking the money out of anyone's mouth. Yeah. She's more than a fucking nightmare, believe you me. I'll be honest with you. I would go without food for a month when she tells me she retired. Well, maybe not a month, a week. I would gladly go without food for a week, right? And I'm serious when I say this, just to throw her a go away and fuck off party. I hate her that much. I'll gladly go without food for a fortnight, I should say, because I don't get paid weekly. But yeah, I'm serious. I don't like her. She has no respect for me. I have absolutely fuck all for her. I've tried being nice, and then I get told by her how her boss or her supervisor that Elizabeth felt very uncomfortable. Elizabeth, I'm not going to say her last name, but Elizabeth, when she was at your house doing an inspection, she felt very uncomfortable because you're being too nice to her. But then when I'm horrible to her, you're disrespectful to your housing manager again, Tammy. I do not approve of that. And I said, what? I was sitting on the couch trying to do something on my phone and was squinting like crazy, which can cause my corneas to rip again. And what? I was disrespectful to her? She is a mole. That's right. They always say on the odd occasion moles can lead to cancer. She's the worst kind of fucking cancer, if you ask me. She's just, no matter what I do, it's never enough for her. If my bed's not made, oh, your bed was untidy when we got there. That's because it's 10 a.m. in the morning, and until I got given back just recently, my well, not recently, about a month ago, and I had a supply, but That's because it's 10 a.m. in the morning and I only just got to sleep 2 hours ago. So, oh, well, when we come and do an inspection next time, we expect your bed to be made. You can expect all you want, honey. It ain't going to fucking happen. So I like to, I just, community housing, kitty witty. And apparently there's nothing in any other community housing that has a free available rental. So, yeah. And plus, I know you mean well, kitty witty, and I love that. But can I please refrain from going into too much detail about where I rent, how I rent, what I rent through, please? Because there is times where I need to keep something private, and I know yeah. So ask as many questions as you want, but if I don't asshole, if I don't answer, please just know, nope, nope, exactly. And she knows my eyesight is bad at the moment, but all she goes is, "Oh, there's a small stain near your fridge." Okay, or your freezer in your spare room because my kitchen's fucking tiny. And I'm like, would you be able to take a picture and then draw a circle where it is, just so then that way, if I don't end up getting my cleaner in there, I could go on there. Mind you, I've got a fucked knee. Go in there on hands and knees and scrub away at it like a good little fucking pigeon. It's all right, kitty witty. I'm just saying, I don't want to. If you want to know who I rent through and all that sort of stuff, I'm happy to tell you, but you're going to have to email me or message me on Messenger because I don't personally want to give that part out because not saying I have a bunch of people that would defend me and stuff. I just don't want them getting bombarded on Monday morning from people going, "We don't like the way you treat Tammy," because that could easily get me evicted. So, and I'll be honest with all of you as well. It's causing me so much stress and so much anxiety that I keep on saying to Elizabeth, please don't make my inspections until after 2 o'clock. All right. She's now made my next appointment between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Thanks for listening, love. But yeah, don't be sorry, kitty witty. It's just like I said, I don't want to give out too much personal information about me. But if you want to know anything else, feel free to, what do you call it? Feel free to, like, if I think we're friends on Facebook. Please feel free to message me and I'll answer all your questions and that's fine. Just don't want to reveal all on my panel. But for those out there who have really nice housing managers, lucky you. Whoever has an arsehole of a housing manager, I feel for you. I really, really, really do. Yeah, you'd think that would be the rule, wouldn't you, Bubsy? But it's not here. There's just like little things that happen that, and I even said that to my housing manager. They said that. I even said to her, I said, I'm not putting holes in the wall. I'm not nailing fucking nails into the walls. I'm not putting up any kind of apart those, like they've got these hooks. I'm sure they have them everywhere. But you stick it on the wall and then it stays there until you pull down the tape and then remove it without so much as a mark. Bullshit. But anyway, I can use those, but the problem with that is that for how many pictures I want to put up, I'll need at least 20, and for a packet of 4, I think it would be about, just for a packet of 4, it'll cost about $18. So, and I don't care. This might make me sound a bit mellow. Hang on. It's not, well, sorry. I just read your comment again, Bubsy. So, yeah, wicked. Thanks, Kitty Witty. It's like I am trying so fucking hard. I'm prepared to take out my advance payment if I have to pay for this fucking shit. I don't want to have to do that because then I'm going to be less money like I am at the moment. And I'd rather use that extra bit of money that I get to put it towards things that I actually really, really need. Like over here, we have a shop called House. And my brother and I were there a couple of weeks or a couple of months ago, and he gave me this, which is really weird of him, but anyway, he gave me this knife to hold on to. Go, how do you feel that grip with that one? And I'm like, yeah, good. And he goes, okay, hold it for a few minutes. I'm like, don't walk away from me. I look like I'm a fucking serial killer, ready to turn around and go, but no, he gave me it to me to hold. He goes, okay, hand it back to me when this, not like my alarm thing goes off. And normally, most of my knives are all fucking hard grip. Like, it's hard to grip them. And I held that knife solidly for 5 minutes. And I handed it back to him. He goes, how's your hand? I'm like, fine. 5 minutes later, it locked up. But still, that's not the point. It's the fact that I was able to hold that knife for that period of time. Anyway, I went down and sat outside because I was feeling a little bit wobbly on my feet. I sat down and he came out and he goes, because I saw that the knives were two for buy one, get one free. And what the ones I've seen are like $60. But I really, really wanted to. But they're doing a closing down sale that's been happening for nearly 12 fucking months. But anyway, I want to go back when I've got the money to spare to go buy a few of those knives because they are fucking awesome, guys. Like, it's actually like how can I put it? It's like not silicon, whatever soft rubber they use on certain things. That it's like that. It's like those garlic roller thingies that you put a garlic clove in, then roll it like you fucking, because God forbid you should peel it naturally or crush the garlic peel and then take it off because that's too easy. Yes, welcome everybody. I really appreciate all 12 of you that are in here, even the stalkers in the back. Hello. I have to make sure I include everybody. But just remember, if you're here to get information or collect information because you want to try and cause drama with me, don't even think about it. Because on my channel, we're drama free. Why? Because I am actually what you call a grown up. Because I choose not to give in to the bullshit. I did the other night because I was pissed off, but I'm not doing that anymore. I actually want to have a serious channel where people can come, feel safe, feel protected, and feel as though they can have a say. But please leave the bullshit at the door or at the entering into my chat. Because there are people on on YouTube that I respect. There's some I'm losing respect for, and the ones that I've completely lost respect for. So please, if you're going to think about bringing drama into my channel and any of my mods see that, they will time you out. You choose to come back and cause more drama, you'll be timed out again. First, you comment. My mods have the authority to do that. Secondly, you come back and start shit. Your comment, you and your comment, well, you won't be deleted at that point. I'll just say you will be put in timeout and your comment will be deleted. You come back in and start shit. Guess what? Bye-bye. Or anything I discuss on my channel gets talked about on another channel without my consent, you will be removed. If you're a mod of mine, your rent will be taken away instantly. If I hear anyone of my mods talking bad about me behind my back or anyone in my chats. Hey, Sonia. Oh, look at that. I got Sonia out of lurking. That's all right, darling. Thank you. Yeah, well, at least you don't have a bitch of a housing manager like me. You leave a fucking... Okay, my housing manager, this shows you how fucked she is, all right? I had, because I had to get rid of it, according to them. I used to have these things that over here in Australia, you could get these things from Kmart where you put, say, your potatoes in one basket, your onions in another one, and your garlic and ginger in another one. Now, they open the back door to go check in if I got my lawn's done, because that's always cheap to do. And what happened is they opened that and some of the paper wrapping, or that, like the crunchy or whatever you call it, the outer layer of an onion, wind blew in, bit of that thing fell to the ground. Mind you, it was not there until they opened the back door. And then when they came back in, they go, oh, I see that your kitchen's still untidy. I'm like, excuse me? And I went out there. This is when I could actually see properly. They said, oh, well, you've got onion wrapper on your floor. I'm like, okay. And then I went to go pick it up and throw it in a bag, which I should have done. But you take that outer paper wrapper sometimes off your onions, they go rotten quicker. So me being me, I leave it on. And so they then, when I got the report back, inspection reports, because, you know, they love to get those out. They said kitchen untidy, dirty floor. So now I try not to buy onions before a few days before the inspection. I choose to now buy them after the inspection, even if I desperately want my pork belly salad that needs onion. Yeah. Sorry, Bubsy, what was that? What are you asking what for? Sorry. Hey, Reality Bites. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see every single person that's coming in. Thank you. Lani, is that your clue to say you want your wrench removed? Because I can't do it unless someone's up here to cover me. Yeah, that Tammy chick's a total bitch. I just don't understand her one iota. If it, uh, yeah, yeah, exactly. It's the okay. When you buy an onion, you get. Oh, you know what the onion's outing. Yes. Okay, Lani. Let me know if you ever do. Any of my mods. If there's ever a time you don't want to be a mod anymore, but also keep in mind you don't have to be on the whole time you're here. All right, so just remember that. You can sit back, relax, put your feet up, chillax. Awesome. But yeah, sorry, who's Asa? Sorry, I've got to go back. I don't know who Asa is. As so. Because I personally don't see that person. So please let me know who you're referring to. Please, they're Reality Bites, because I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, well, good morning, Reality. Oh, thank you, Bubsy. You're a sweetheart to say that. I'm glad. If you ever get a channel, I'll be there first. Fingers crossed. But it just comes down to that. Like I said, I am trying my absolute hardest to do everything that I am capable individually to do. I don't have. Oh, I do have a part of me. He hardly helps me these days. Um, I don't have an infinity of fucking money. My housing manager treats it like I do. I don't have a job, this is kind of my job, so But I'll be honest with you, without saying too disrespectful or too childish, I don't get paid a weekly wage for being here. I get paid whatever I get donated. That's my pay. So whatever I get, it sucks, but it happens. Oh, that's okay. Aussie. No worries. I was thinking, who's us, sir? It's all good, darling. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I don't know what you mean. But yeah, so whatever people choose to donate, that's my pay. Like I said, I need to get my antidepressants, but I have to go 2 days without because of the fact that I kind of did something stupid the other night and I accidentally had two because I thought, because they're in the same kind of packaging as aspirin, or better yet, I need to start taking them and then put the fucking thing back in the packet. That would be really smart of me now, wouldn't it? Mm. But I like I said, so I have to get those, but I have to go 2 days without because it's a 28 pack, and because I did something stupid, took an extra one the other night, about 4 nights ago that happened. Yeah, I'm one less, so I have to wait till Monday. But anyway, moving on from that bullshit. On the okay. Yeah, there are a lot of people. Yes. Thank you for that, Bubsy. Reality. Thank you, darling. Just reading a bit of chat, guys, so don't mind me. It's just, it takes a little while for me to be able to focus because at the moment everything's like I'm walking into a fog or I'm walking into a state room that you didn't turn the exhaust fan on and you had a really, really fucking hot shower. So please bear with me. anytime you want to share that and at all, Bubsy, you're more than welcome to come up here, sweetheart. Only if you want to. You don't have to. I'm just offering a moral support if you need it and you want to discuss that here. But just know that if you don't and you want to do it on your own, then that's completely fine. I know you do, reality, and you're a sweetheart for that. But okay. Okay, I'll wait till I get 9 more people in here, and then I shall start the quiz. It shall be fun. It shall be fun. um, this is really annoying. No, 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 no. Just my throat is starting to hurt because I haven't been drinking enough water. Um, yeah, it's just hard because, like I said, I just find it like to open up to you guys is for what it's worth. It's easy, but as much as it sounds weird, and I'm not meaning this in an offensive way, Lani. So please keep an open mind when I say this. It is very hard to open. It's easy to open up here when I didn't know anybody personally. But I'm fortunate enough that I've met Lani personally, and I'm not sure if she picked. Like the other day, I was on a panel. Won't say which one because I'm not doing name dropping anymore. But I was on a particular panel, and I just felt like I shouldn't be there because the person I was trying to support is no longer talking to me for doing what she asked me to fucking do. And I see it as that's something I don't like the pressure of, and I'll be totally honest with all of you with this as well. I'm totally honest as much as I can be anyway. But because of the fact that I know Lani in person, in the flesh, it's very hard for me to. Oh my god, yeah. I'm so sorry to hear that, Bubsy. It's fucked how the world is these days, and it's sad. Um, but like I was sorry to go back to what I was talking about, but I have to before I lose train of thought. It's easy for me to open up when I didn't know anybody on my channel in person. It was very, 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 very easy to do that. But the thing is, though, is the fact that now, like I said, I know the only person on my YouTube channel that I've had the privilege of meeting in person is my little sister Lani. She's not my blood sister, but she's as close as a little sister will be. And I see it as that I get scared by opening up sometimes. Like I love the fact she's in my chats when I go live. I love it. And no, that's okay. That's okay, Bubsy. It's just when I talk to people on through Messenger or on the phone, it's very interesting when some of them go, "You're actually the same online as you are in person." I'm like, "Well, yeah." And I think it was Muck Boys, I think, or was it Matt? I don't know, but I know it was one of my favorite people. You're all my favorite, but Matt and Muck Boys, sexy as fuck. Um, I see it as that talking to Muck Boys only once over the phone, one on one. It was very nerve wracking because I didn't want to say anything wrong. And talking to Lani, I still can't believe I fell asleep while talking to her last night. Again, Lani, I'm so sorry. I get scared when she asks me, "How am I?" And I go, "I'm fine." I get so afraid to say to her that I am falling apart. I feel like I'm never, ever going to get out of under this fucking pile of rocks that's been laid on top of me because of Junction. Whoopsies, I just mentioned my housing people's name. Scrap that, reverse it. But I feel as though I think I've mentioned their name before anyway. I just feel as though I'm never, ever, ever going to get under the shadow of what they expect of me and then what I'm actually capable of doing. And it scares the shit out of me. And I'm admitting that here and now because if I talk to Lani after this live, I do. If I don't, I don't. If she decides to remove me and block me from being her mod on her channel, but more importantly, if she removes me out of her life as a friend, that will crush me because I absolutely adore her. She is we've had our issues, but we've sorted through them like grown-ups. And so it's easier to say to a total stranger that, you're feeling like absolute shit and you feel like you but you're still conscious, and you know that unless you get out of underneath that, you're not going to be able to survive. Now, I find it easier to say something like that to you guys as I'm live. But if Lani or Hey TJ, or Bubsy or Reality Bites or even TJ was going to ring me afterwards, they were going, "Why didn't you tell me that's how you're feeling?" I'm like, because it's hard. It's hard to tell people individually how you're feeling, because there are some people out there that even if you just change a tiny little bit, like if I say I feel like a pile of rocks are falling on top of me and I don't know how to get out of it, but then I tell someone else that, I feel like a tree's fallen on me, and unless I find my own way out, I'm going to fucking crush to death. Then those two speak and they go, "Oh, well, Tammy told me it was like a pile of rocks. Oh, but she told me it felt like a tree. Oh, she told me it felt like a pile of wood." You know what I mean? It's like, well, who's she telling the truth to? Either way, I feel like there's this fucking massive weight on me. And either one of those things are going to be fucking heavy. So, yeah. So I'm just hoping, oh, it's really funny. Being able to speak to TJ when she comes in and says, "Hello all." I do hear her voice going, "Hello all." You don't talk like that, I know. But it's just like you can hear it in their accents. So I find that cool bananas. But yeah, but like I said, so from now on, I'm just going to say I feel like there's a massive, massive weight on me that I'm not going to be able to get out of it by the time my next inspection comes around. But we'll see. Hope for the best. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I don't know what to say. My numbers have dropped. Thank you. Not mentioning names, but thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But like I said, I just find it frustrating that no matter what I seem to do, it's always going to fuck up on me, and I hate it. And I hate it. But yeah. How's that? I get so close to having 20 in here so I can start the quiz, and then boom, nope, not yet. Excuse me. But like I said, I'm going to do my best from now on. Every time I go live, I am going to try and remain as positive as I can. It is going to be difficult, keep in mind, but yeah. You're a beautiful friend too, doll. And thank you for your beautiful that I make you smile. That is awesome. Thank you. It's just like I said, it's very difficult because I know there are I've made a lot of amazing friends on here. And yes, TJ, you're one of them, believe it or not. And I know you don't want to hear that, but it's happening. Woo. And I haven't put the link of StreamYard in chat yet. So you can't come up and go, no. Well, I say yes. And yeah, I'm just going to say I'm right. Sorry, but I am. But no, what was I saying? Yeah, it comes down to the fact that there are so many people out there that are so dear to my heart. And I'm very, 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 very lucky that I have met some amazing people along the way. And I would absolutely be honored to meet, but yes, including you with this, TJ, too. Even if I had to and I had the money, I would travel to every part of Australia and other parts of the world to meet not that everyone would want to meet me, mind you, but we'll see how we go. I am very protective of well, when I say very, very protected, I mean I'm very protected of everyone that comes in here, but there are a selected few that I'm very, very, very protective of. And those people should know who they are by now. I hope you do. Yeah. No, that's right, Bubsy. There's no point in letting it touch your real world, because the moment you let the drama and the hate and the horrible way people get treated on YouTube affect you, yes, it's very hard to not let it affect you, because there are people out there that are creators that you genuinely care about, and you want to protect them, you want to look out for them, you want to do this, you want to do that, but there should be a limit to it. Like if there's a person out there who has a channel and they're using their channel as a way to bully other creators, or subscribers of channels or anything like that, then it's time you take your channel down, put your tail between your legs, lower your head, and fuck off. I don't know why I'm pointing. You can't see me point. But seriously, that's how I personally feel. Like if I start getting full of myself, guys, tell me and I'll either change it or I'll remove my channel. I don't want to change who I am. I want to be protective of people, very protective, and then there's very, 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 very protective. You know? Oh, okay. But like I said, I'm just like, oh, nice. That's beautiful. That's really beautiful to hear, TJ. I don't know either, Kitty Witty. I admire every creator who's not every creator, some of them deserved it, who've actually been bullied, by other people. Like I said, and I'll keep saying it, there are some that deserve to be treated like shit. And no matter what, I personally would not defend that particular person because what's the fucking point? They're assholes. And so what I'm saying is that but there are people out there who don't deserve to be treated like shit. And that's when the community should come together and go, okay, this person's being ganged up by this person, and this person, and this person. You know, we need to protect this person, especially hypothetically, only when I say this, hypothetically, if someone has a drinking problem, you don't call their problem out. You don't do that to, especially, I know this from having a alcoholic father and an alcoholic ex-boyfriend. I know firsthand that you never point out their flaws because when they're drunk, they're at their most vulnerable and they're at their most arrogant because they don't think they have a problem. And that's fine. But we see what we see, and this is how we are feeling. Please acknowledge that. Please don't then use it against us because we're trying to help you see your problem. Well, this is what we see. What do you see when you're doing this? What do you see when you're doing that? What causes you to pick up that drink? Try and help them and help them understand what they're doing. So that by them doing whatever they're doing, like, okay, for me, when I lived with my ex for the first time, my cause of drinking was because I wanted to numb the pain when my partner would beat the fuck out of me. Day in, day out. That's all he would do. Because he would always come home with alcohol and he would drink until he basically passed out. But then if I made the slightest bit of noise, he would wake up and he would hurt me. Or if I cooked the wrong meal or I overcooked a meal. Keep in mind, I never cooked when I lived at home. Or I was never taught how to cook or anything like that. So I had to learn how to cook by like his pasta sauce that he lets simmer for fucking 6 hours. I had to learn how to make that by watching him one time. And then he, out of the whole time we were together, he only cooked me for myself and him to have together. He only ever cooked me one meal. I was not allowed to watch him make it. But then when he wanted it a few nights later, I had to go by, okay, I actually had to go to the shops here this time. And he goes, sour cream, whole grain mustard, and mushrooms. Go buy, and steak. Go buy that. And then basically I'll be like, yeah. And he goes, okay. And he'll be sitting in his lounge, his bedroom, sorry, calling out, brown the mushrooms, put in the whole grain mustard, now pour in the sour cream and stir constantly for 5 minutes. Don't stop though. Okay. Because if you stop, the mushrooms might stick to the pot. The mustard seeds might stick to the bottom, or better yet, you'll curdle the fucking. Okay. Hello to all the people in the back, by the way. Sending love to all of you. And I'll get back to that story in a sec. But there is one person I definitely want to send out a hi to. And I'm sorry if this is out of line and I'm not supposed to do this. I don't even know if she's here watching. A very dear friend of mine, Elizabeth, you all may know her when she comes on panel or she's in my chat. She's one of my recently added mods a couple of weeks ago, and she fell, obviously. When I say she had a fall, obviously she had a fall. And she broke her ankle. Now, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say any of this, and I'm so sorry if you ever watch this on replay, Elizabeth. And you, this Elizabeth is one from North Dakota, not my bitch for housing manager. Elizabeth Anderson is a very dear friend of mine, and I wish her a speedy recovery, but not too speedy, so she does it again. I want her to remember that I will do everything I can to, when you ring me and your doctor comes in, I'll do everything in my power to speak to that SOB, and because he apparently wants to discharge her when she's not. She lives on her own, and she is incapable, from my perspective. If she can't put weight on her foot that is being operated on and repaired, if she can't put her any kind of weight on that, and then fucking thank you, Lani. If she can't put any weight on that without nearly screaming in pain, fucking put her somewhere, put Elizabeth somewhere, please, that is going to give her comfort, her the medication she needs as she needs it. Because I've even suggested her, like, and plus she lives in a house that's got stairs. Okay, so what kind of fuckwits? Yes, she's in America. I get that, but what kind of fucking doctor turns to a woman who is still in pain and crying to me, without sounding dramatic here, night after night? All right, excuse me for a sec, guys. Sorry. Oh, that's really bad. And so then, sorry, I just got a message that should have come through a while ago, but it didn't. What kind of doctor? I understand that, they don't have, like we have over here in Australia, they don't have Medicare, all that sort of stuff. But who does that? This Elizabeth Anderson woman, she's got a dog and she's got a cat. Now, we know that if a dog doesn't see its owner for a while, it's bound to try and jump all over her. That might not seem like it's a big deal to anybody, but considering Elizabeth is still healing, what the fuck? And I really, really, really hope that that woman that she's friends with, Cheryl, I hope some way you hear this. You are no friend to her. You live not even fucking 20 minutes away from her. And when she rang you and said that she had a fall, she needs your help, you turned your back on her. Who the fuck are you? You blocked me from the moment I said to you, how's your health? Because you lied to Elizabeth by saying you were unwell and you were in hospital, when in fact you weren't. You told me you were home snuggled in bed with your fur babies. You're a fucking joke, Cheryl. I can't pronounce your surname, but you live 10 minutes from Elizabeth. And when Elizabeth rang you in tears, in pain, your response was, call the ambulance. You didn't even bother to go see if she was okay. You're not even 10 miles from her house. You despicable human being. All right? Stay the fuck away from her. Unless you've got to follow through and help her, stay the fuck away. Horrible bitch. Oh, and one other thing I'd like to say. You think by stealing her husband, you've hurt her? Guess again, sweetheart. All you did was make her stronger. So a big thank you for stealing her husband. A big fuck you for hurting her. Anyway, now time to move on from that. I'm sorry. It's really funny that, I just managed to say that. And then Lani writes in chat, please make sure you to like. If you haven't yet subscribed to Tammy, please do. I'm so sorry, but I just happened to read that as I just said that thing about Elizabeth Anderson's supposed friend. Sorry, I just don't like people who claim that they're all this and that when they're nothing. Exactly, Lani. And this is the kind of thing you would see on my channel when people I care about get hurt. I speak my mind. I might not have be everyone's cup of tea, and I respect that. But you hurt my friends, you hurt people I care about, you're fucking dead, mate. And I hear about it. Ooh. I know I should bitch about other creators, but fuck, I'm not putting up with people getting treated like shit. No, it's actually perfect timing, Lani. It's beautiful. But no, like I said, I will not put up with any of that shit. All right, send out the link to this live if you want to hear it. Nearly want to hear a quiz. If you want a quiz, please send out the invites, and I'll give it to 10 minutes, and then we'll see how we go. If we don't get people coming in for the quiz, I won't do one. But how is everybody today? Sorry, guys, give me a sec. I just had to send Elizabeth a message telling her I'm sorry if I spoke out of line. Because I don't want to upset her. She's got enough on her mind without me being a bitch. So I feel so bad if I've upset her. I'm not laughing at the fact I could have upset her. I'm laughing at the fact that I just went on that rant just then. So until I hear back from Elizabeth that we're still cool, then oops. But no, but like I was gonna say is I just don't understand how people can treat the people they supposedly care about the way that woman treats my best friend, one of my best friends. Aww. Thank you, Lani. I'll highlight that because that's nice. And also so I can read the rest of it. That's right. Like the other day, only days before Elizabeth fell over, my mum had a fall. And I couldn't get, luckily my brother only lives 5 minutes from her, but still, I could not get there to her. But he rang me or I rang him when he got there. And I said, I need you to put me on speaker. And he goes, why? So just fucking do it. Like, don't ask why, just do it. And he goes, nah, you're right. So I said, fine. And I gave him a selection of questions to ask mum to make sure, without sounding dramatic, and I know it sounds horrible, to make sure that she didn't have a stroke or she didn't have, you know, anything like that. Like, what was the colours of the Glenelg, which is an area here in Adelaide? What were the colours of the Glenelg football team? What year did you marry Dad? What year did your father pass away? You know, I know that sounds morbid to ask a question like that, but I had to try and ask things that were from each era of her lifetime. So, okay, Bubsy. Bubsy, if how's this sound, sweetheart? Do you want to call me tomorrow and you can tell me all about it, or if you want to talk about it now, I can easily end the live and call you through YouTube, Facebook Messenger if you like. But either way, just keep me posted if you need to talk at any time, doll. All right, I don't think I'm going to get any more than 10 people in here, guys. So, okay, I'm going to ask a few quiz time. Oh, that sounds so stupid. I'm so sorry. Okay. Lani, are you free, dear? You're worth billions and trillions of dollars like every friend I've made. Is there you just tweeted, did you? Okay. Cool. Um oh shit. I'm sorry. I don't give a if I drive, apart from you all nuts, if I drove and there was a person there that had a fall, I'm sorry, I wouldn't give a fuck. Especially if it was, no disrespect, Kitty Witty, even if it was Bible study, I wouldn't give a fuck. I would be getting my friend to the fucking hospital. Leave a note on the door. Sorry, had to take Kitty Witty. I'm not asking for your real name, sweetie, so just remember that. Have to take Kitty Witty to the hospital. She had a fall. Bible study is postponed. That's the polite and nice thing to fucking do. My ceiling is what's up, Lani. I can't see the sky from in my bedroom unless I No. Would you be? Oh no, it's all right. I'll just read them and then come quickly back in here. Okay. Question 1. This is one of the stupid questions. What is the key ingredient? Sorry about that. Hopefully you could. Okay. I actually went out of StreamYard for a sec. Can you still hear me? Bit- Can you hear me? Awesome. Hang on a sec, guys. Okay. I need 2 or 3 people to come up on paddle. Oh no, we're back at a chat thing. No, I was going to ask if you can come up on panel with me. But if you don't want to, it's fine. I just asked Lani, I said, did you... I love how Lani gives me a countdown time to actually answer her questions. No, she knows how I can't fucking read chat properly sometimes. But it's all good. Lani, you've got the link in your thing. Rephrase. Lani, you've got the link for StreamYard, so if you want to come up here, feel free to. If you don't want to, that's fine. Okay, quiz time. I don't know what the fuck that was. All right, cool. Not Lani, please say you got some quiz questions because the ones I have are really stupid. Okay, here we go. Question 1. What is the key ingredient for guacamole? Is it A, tomatoes, B, lemon, or C, avocado? Do, 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 do. Who can answer Tammy's quiz questions? Oh, okay. Thank you, darling. And there we go. Lani, stay down in chat, but can you try and find a pen and paper to mark the scores if you can? And that is right. Well done to TJ. No, it's C, Lani. Oh, because Lani doesn't like avocado, guys. So, fair call. All right. Okay. Question 2. True or false? There is okay, this is one that I've said on previous lives as well. So, best of luck. Question 2. Is there a spelling error on Elvis Presley's grave? And if so, what is it? I could have easily made that 2 separate questions. No. I repeat. Is there a spelling error on Elvis Presley's grave? Hey, Rosalie, is there a spelling error on Elvis Presley's grave? And if so, what is it? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. But what is it, TJ? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I almost pictured TJ with her fingers ready over her keypad, ready to type. Sorry, I just visioned that. I don't know why. Hopefully you can stick around for a little while, Rosalie. We're doing a quiz and I'm going to open up the panel in a little bit. Unless Lani has some quiz questions, I'm going to open up the panel to see if anyone else has any quiz questions they can throw out there. Okay. So far, there's 3 answers. I'm going to leave it for a little bit. And there we go. Rosaline got the question and the answer, which is true. Okay, but yeah, hang on. That's right. Well done, Rosaline. Bingo. Look at how she just pops in. Everyone that said it was yes, you were half right. So you both get half a point for that. Okay, this is one that people might not get. Oopsie, shit, I did it again. This is another one. Oh, sorry, hang on. I just got a message that. Oh, Okay, Lani, no worries. I just got a thing that Lani's going live, guys. Lani, it says your live's coming up, sweetheart. That's right. Well done, TJ. Woohoo! Well, on his grave it says 2 A's, but yeah. Okay, now this is going to be one that not many people will know, but it's just in case. What? Hang on. Hang on. Got to do something that I wouldn't normally do tonight, and I said I probably wouldn't. Oh, shit. Question is, what month did I start my channel? Do, 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 do. The hell? Sorry, guys, I just got to quickly do something. Oh my god, this is something that's really weird. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to do something and it's not working. So please don't answer that question I just put out there because something is happening with my chat and I don't know what's going on. So give me a mere moment. Oh, there we go. Okay, if anyone oh, there's someone that has the answer. I will give that away. Oh, okay, sorry, I'll be more specific. What month did I start my YouTube channel? That might be better. What month of last year did I start my channel? That's better. Like I said, there's one of you who do have the answer. Oh, okay. TJ's in the lead so far, guys. Like I said, but remember, I did say this at the beginning of the live. The grand prize of winning the Tammy quiz is bing, fuck all. Okay? You win absolutely nothing. And Rosaline, can you come up here, please? Oh, it would be absolutely awesome to be able to say, I finally have Rosaline on my channel. So it's only if you want to. Don't feel pressure. There's no pressure at all. So that goes for anybody who wants to come up here. Please do not feel the pressure to doing it. TJ, no. Okay, I'll give the answer and I'll just put it this way. I'll give the point to Reality Bites. Oh, yeah. May of 2020, whatever the fuck it was. I can't even, you know what's funny is that when you're in school, you always write that. Hang on, there we go. No, I don't think it's going to work that way either, but we'll give it a go. No, I don't even know what year we're in anymore, guys. That's how fucking I am. So I'm just at the point now where, you know, when you're in, like I said, in school, you write the date. We write the day of the like the 10th, 12th, whatever of the month, and then we put the month of the year and then the year. Whereas in America, they put the month of the year, then the date of the month, and then they put the year. It's interesting. I don't like. How would you feel if it was like, say, you could honestly fool your kids with that, but you can't because there's no 25th month, so you can't really fool them that way. But like, far out. Can you imagine being born on the 5th of June? It's actually quite ironic because it's around the other way. So the 6th of June is my 5th of June, and their 5th of June, my 5th of June here in Australia is their 4th of June. So it's like I celebrate three birthdays when you think about it. Well, two. The actual birthday, no, three. You celebrate it when it's the 5th of the 6th here in Australia, the 6th of the 5th, which is the 6th of the 5th of the 6th, 6th of the 6th, and then you've got the, oh, never mind. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay. Just know, guys, I suck to death of maths, so there won't be any mathematical questions in mine unless someone else asks it. Why they call? Oh no, can't think of the answer to that one. I don't know. But no, I'm just looking at everything and I'm thinking, Rosalind's disappeared. As soon as I invite her up here, she disappears. Lani, can you come up, please? But only if you can. Don't feel obligated. Oh, hang on, someone is backstage. Shit, I didn't even hear the beep. I normally hear the beep. Welcome to my panel, Lani.
Hi.
How you going?
Yeah, all right. You know how
I'm
hard
so
it is to,
sorry.
you know how hard it is to try and find a piece of paper in this house? I had to go and get my stages of operating nails and um, yeah, I had to go into my TAFE folder and try and work out where I can write all these scores down, and I had to use my eyebrow tinting and wax assessment piece of paper. So that's what took me a while, because I'm trying to
No, it's
find
not
a
tough.
piece of.
Well,
All right, let's do this. Yeah.
okay. Well, I've done the 3 questions, and now I've got to try. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh man, I can't even find all the fucking answers. Well, we could just say TJ won round 1. Okay, you all did exceptionally well, and because I'm so crap at being able to read things, they were questions that I made up. So
At 2, and Reality Bites as 1.
yes.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, I can't think of any other fucking questions.
Just answer stuff about
Oh yeah,
yourself
that's a good
and.
idea. Yeah, okay. If you have a question you've always wanted to ask me, now's your chance. Well done, TJ. It was only 3 questions, but yeah. But yeah, so please feel free to like I said, if you've got any questions you would like to ask me, but you don't think I'll be comfortable in answering, listen to your gut. But if you've got questions, you know what? Screw it. Ask me anything. If I choose not to answer it, then as the creator of the channel, I get that right. Lani, on the other hand, she's one of my best friends, so she also gets that right if anyone has any questions for her. But please don't make them too personal so that it makes us uncomfortable. So ask away.
Damn it, I've got the hiccups again. All right. Every time I'm on someone's panel, I always seem to get the hiccups. All right.
Anytime I get the hiccups, I try my hardest to remember to mute myself and I fake burp and then normally clear up.
Yeah, I can't do that because I'm me heave. What is your favourite flower?
You got to let us know who you're talking to when you ask the questions. You can ask me by saying Tammy or put T, and then if the question's for Lani, put an L and then put ... So that way I don't answer it in case the question's for Lani. Is that okay, Reality? Who is that question aimed at, sweetheart? How about this? If they ask a question, there you go. That's what I was going to say. You read my mind, Reality. That's pretty fucking scary. How about when, if you're comfortable with this, Lani,
Yep.
if people ask in chat so they don't have to do T or L, we just both answer. Okay, well, cool. You go first. You're my guest. Your favorite flower?
If you could live anywhere in the
No,
world
no,
for
no. We haven't
free.
answered
Uh,
reality's question yet.
Oops.
Your
Okay.
favorite flower? Sorry, TJ. Hang on a sec, though.
So what do you want me to say? Like, give three flowers and they have to guess my flower?
No, 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 no. You just say what your favorite flower is. It's easy because they're giving us the quiz now. We're not doing the quiz at the moment. So or just ask general questions. So
Okay,
what?
mine is a tiger lily or a frangipani.
Oh, frangipani candles smell beautiful. But my favorite flower would have to be jonquils. Some of them look like little daffodils, but they're not daffodils. They're called jonquils. Okay, I'll let you read the questions out if it's okay. Sorry, it's just my eyes are killing me.
If
PJ?
you could, yep, if you could live anywhere in the world for free, where would it be? Both.
Um, hmm. Anywhere. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. If you got your answer ready, sweetheart, feel free to answer while I think because there's so many choices.
Mine would be New Zealand because as a friend that I know that has a store on Facebook, she said that she lives 10 minutes away from anywhere like the beach, the forest, and she also can like have snow in New Zealand. So she's basically all seasons in 1 year, if that makes sense. And she's all
Yeah.
seasons in 1 year, 10 minutes away from where she lives. So that's probably where I would love to live.
Okay. Well, I personally always wanted to live in America, but because I know this is going to sound dramatic, but due to the fact that I have so many health issues and they don't have health insurance, like health for people on pensions or anything like that, I would choose. Oh, well, she said for free, so I'd have free medical, I guess. So yeah, I'd definitely choose America near Graceland, so I could go there every day.
Okay.
Any other questions, people? And plus, I have a lot of people I know from having a channel. Most of them live in America. Because if everything's for free, then I would travel to London a lot. But I'm afraid of flying, so I'm a sook.
Favorite animal?
Killer whale.
Okay. Mine's a panda, a black and white panda, because they're clumsy like me and cuddly. But I'm not cuddly, but I'm more of a sort of, unless I know you, don't hug me, don't come near me sort of thing.
Sorry, just
Um,
the way you're saying that. Unless I know you, don't hug me.
like I mean, like if I know you well enough, yeah. But if I only
Yeah.
know you, you know, then yeah, don't sort of
Well, when you
hug
first
me.
met, no, but just the way you said, don't hug me. No, well, when you first met me, you hugged me after saying that so many times on the phone. I'm like, Nesby, as I'm walking up to you, I'm like, to Andy, how do I greet her? Do I shake her hand? Do I lean in for a hug? Well, how the fuck do I do it? He goes, follow her lead. I'm like, man, it sounds like we just asked you what I'm going to do on my first fucking date. And he goes, yeah, it does. But reassure everybody in chat who's live watching this live and on replay, Lani and I are very happy sexually screwing men. Okay? Yeah.
But
Um,
I do find females attractive though. But I wouldn't go there. I'd like
no.
to. I do say, oh, there she's hot, or stuff like that. But I wouldn't go out of my way to be like, oh, will you marry me? Or
Yeah,
but
yeah, I
that I
agree.
don't judge anyone that is like that. Just don't force yourself on me. Then you'll have problems.
Oh, well, I once got hugged by a lesbian and I fucking had my bra undone. It didn't bother me as much because that's when I had really small boobs, but still, don't hug. And then when she come up to me and give me a hug, I'm like, no. And then one time I did wear a bra that clasped in the front. And as she was hugging me, she was rubbing my back, sort of like she was feeling where the clips that go in the back to keep it together were. It's like I'm like, yeah, it's not there this time. Then she let go of me and then I just turned to her and said, don't ever fucking hug me again. Oh, England. I mean, TJ. Um. Oh, but as Lani said when she first met me, I'm such a short ass that I could fit into somebody's pocket as long as the person wasn't. No, I don't actually want to fit in someone's pocket
I didn't say
because
that.
then I get front row seats for their farts.
Did did I actually say that? I couldn't remember.
Yeah, you called me a short ass.
Yeah, but I didn't know that I
I
said something.
know, but that just proves to guys I really am short, and I love being short because I can hide better places.
Well,
Oh, TJ doesn't hug either.
I'm about 5'8", 5'9", depending on my day. No.
I don't. I'll be honest with you. I got told once that I was 5'7". Then the other day, my doctor tells me I'm 5'2". Then my doctor tells me I'm 5'3". I'm like, well, which fucking am I? So next time I go to the doctors, I have to get indefinitely a height measurement sort of thing.
Can I say something without you taking offense? You're definitely not 5'7".
Oh, I know that. I found out that the other day. It's like, well, let's see now. My mum's 5'3". Oh, sorry, 5'1" or something. And I can actually stand and I can actually put my arm. It's a pity it's never when I have really bad BO. I can put my arm on her forehead and I'm fine to lean on her.
Oh my gosh. TJ is 5'11", and reality is 6 foot. That's
Oh my
cool.
God. I'm going
That's
to be a
cool.
short ass to no matter who I fucking meet unless it's a newborn baby. No, I'm serious. That's the only person I probably. Oh no, sorry. True Tam. She is. I think she said she's either 5 foot or she's 4 foot something. I can't remember what she said, but yeah. So she's one person that is older than me that I am taller than. I know that for sure. So yes, my sister when I last saw her, said she was 4'11" or something, or 4'2", one of the two. And I just said to her when we were in the shops when she was telling me that, and they go, "Would you like to take your daughter somewhere?" I'm like, "That's my sister." And you see that cute little boy over there? She goes, "Yeah." And I said, "And that's her son." Before you think of saying that anything else, just go. I once thought people thought Andy was okay. Hen's 5'1", and Fanta, sorry, is 5'2". There you go. TJ, you're taller than people. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind being tall, but then there's sometimes I just, yeah. Just say that when I was like, you know how when you go to the show or you go to festivals or like theme parks and you have to be a certain height, just say I was always the kid that was always allowed on the rides and felt bad that all my friends and family couldn't go on the ride, and I'm the one that's comes out throwing up, and all the other kids and my family members are like, "Oh, so how was that ride?" Yeah, I'm just sitting in here fucking throwing up and rah rah, you know. But they are
That's right.
sitting there eating a burger or an ice cream or something, and I'm sitting there like with my head in a bucket from a ride. But yeah, you know, so it's bittersweet, I suppose. It's a love-hate relationship with my height.
Oh, I love my height, but I used to go the sit on. Am I still here?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Sorry, I went out of the stream yard, sort of like froze. Um, what was I going to say? Oh, hang on. Reality bites right. LOL, Tammy. My grandma always said dynamite comes in small packages. I agree with that. And she was 5'2". I agree with that. Because there was this time at the show, they had this ride that was absolutely fucking horrible. Well, there was a few. They had the Comatron, whatever, but I call it the Vomatron because it made me
Yeah,
literally sick.
graviton. You stick to
Yeah,
the walls. Yeah.
yes, I did not like that at all. And then
Mm-mm.
there was this other one where you sit in like a claw-shaped thing, and then you go up in the air and it twists and turns and all this sort of shit. And yeah, I went on Peachy King. No, I came off sick as a dog. And it was
Yeah.
fucking disgusting. And I just wanted it to stop because no. And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of scary rides. Like people go, "Oh, come on, live a little." Fuck off. I'm living just fine, and you know what? I want to continue to live. And
Yeah,
then
well,
about 2 days after that, the ride actually broke down, and a girl went flying.
I'm okay when it comes to rides, but I have to make sure there's no flashing lights and stuff. If there's
Yeah.
flashing lights, then I have to make sure that. And it's weird, I know, but I always carry if I know I'm going to like a theme park or something, I carry like a sleep mask. And I know that
Hmm.
sounds really weird for everyone in chat and probably you as well, but
No,
it's
it doesn't. Because if you
I
don't see
put
what's
it
happening on around you, you can't be scared.
yeah, but also I put it on because I make sure that I can't see the flashing lights and I can still enjoy myself. I just don't see the flashing lights in front of me. And I got to make sure too that I don't get on those rides that have the ones that you know how sometimes you can go on roller coasters and stuff and your head's
Hmm.
going from knocking from side to side and stuff.
Yeah, I can't do those ones.
I got to make sure that's not happening either because otherwise my head, like, one, I get a
Yeah,
headache, and two, I I more than likely will have a fit or seizure.
yeah.
Even though I don't like that word, I still say it.
Well, no, I see it personally that it's a purple personal preference. You know, like you're the one having the seizures and stuff like that. So if you want to call them that F word, that's entirely up to you. It's
Mm,
not like I'm going to come on and say, "Oh yeah, because you had the fear," because that's not right for me to call it that. But because you are a sufferer of it, I'm sorry if anyone in chat thinks I'm ridiculous saying this, but as long as you feel comfortable saying that, it's you saying it. It's not someone saying it on your behalf. It's not anything like that. You know, you could call them whatever the fuck you want.
yeah.
You know, so I'm just saying that's the same for anyone who's in my chat. But please keep it for when you're on panel. It's because people have a right to call their illnesses like, you know, they can call it whatever they want, but by all means, if you see her here on panel again or he on panel again, please don't think you have the right to call it that because that's what Lani chooses to call it. Only Lani can call it that. Where respectfully, when you do see her in chat or whatever, you don't just then come back and go, oh, yeah, see, just into your last on panel. Don't be that disrespectful and that bitchy or anything. You know, just respect everybody's going through something and yeah.
Oh, really, TJ? My mate blacked out on a ride. I had to hold her all the way until the end.
That's a beautiful thing you did, and I'm sorry that your friend was your friend. Well, I don't know how to ask it, so I'm hoping TJ can read between the lines. Was your friend, you know, or did they just because of the ride itself?
Some people have that. Some people have,
Exactly, that's what
and
I'm asking.
they don't realize until it actually happens that they have their body is so fearful that their body shuts down. Like my
Mm,
son, he's pretty good on rides, but he always wanted to go on the slingshot, and I always said to him, no, 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 not until you're older. So last year we went
okay,
to a
reality.
place, we went to a place where there was a slingshot. So him and his cousin that came down for the school holidays wanted to go on it. So we paid for them to both go on it. And my son's really good on rides. He's ever since he was little, he's always gone on really scary rides that you'd think, oh no, you can't go on that. But you know, you experience things, and you will never know if you can't go on rides unless you experience it. So I
Mm,
let him go on those rides, and he likes them, so he goes back on them, and and he went on it, and he's like, yeah, mum, I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Mind you, he was 15 at the time, and he's like, yeah, yeah, I'm okay, mum. The next minute, um his um his cousin's like, yay, you could hear him like enjoying it. And then once the ride came down after being like shot up into the air really fast,
mm,
you could see my son, who was hunched over, and I couldn't get to him because the ride wasn't stopped yet. So I had to wait for him to get off the
yeah.
ride, and then I ran straight over to him and made sure he was okay. And he passed out because his body wasn't so he was used to all these other rides, but he wasn't used to being so like pulled back and then slingshot, and like it goes really fast. It goes up to like 60 to 80 kilometers, and like as soon as it gets taken up and then slingshot, it goes about 60 to 80 kilometers. So he wasn't used to that,
Yeah.
and
Oh, just letting
his
you know.
body,
Sorry,
his
TJ, the link's there for you, sweetheart. Her hands are hurting, and I know how much that could be a pain in the ass. So, TJ's coming up.
and
I think
like
she's.
as
Hey,
soon
darling.
as
Hello.
as as soon as it
Sorry, go
got
on, Lonnie.
as soon as it got taken away, his body automatically shut down because of the fear, and it was like,
Yeah.
and he couldn't get off because um, it was halfway through the ride, and they couldn't stop it halfway to stop it from so they could get him out, and it was so like he was so white. He didn't chuck up or anything, but he didn't want to go on and again. And normally he's a kid that he loves all that excitement on rides, and he's like, come on mum, let's do like go on this ride, let's do this, let's do that. But that ride, it really affected him. Like it took him a couple of hours to get over the fear, and he was sitting there shaking. He was white, he was cold, and he's like, no, I'm not going on that again. My nephew wanted to go back on it, so he went on like the ride on his own, but no, after that he was like, nope, not doing that again.
How you going, TJ?
Oh, yeah. Hands hurt. My arthritis is playing up.
Your arthritis is playing up. My hands are throbbing because of the carpal tunnel. Is everything all right with your hands, Lonnie?
Yeah, I wish I
Oh,
could give you my hands, guys, because my hands never hurt. They sometimes hurt, but not all the time. I crack them. Once I crack them, they're fine, but my
I did
wrists
that
hurt.
the other day, and it's not good to do that.
The only symptom I've had of the beer bug is my arthritis has flared up, so I'm not in good shape at the moment. But hey ho,
What did you say? Hi ho?
I said hey ho.
I don't know what that is.
It's just a hey ho.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Get on with it.
So
Like,
what's
Life's
the? Sorry.
sometimes and life's fucking awesome sometimes.
Yeah, well, I've got, like I said, doctor's appointments and everything like that coming up for my eyes, my knee, my hands, and it's just like, because
So
when they
there's
made
a
my,
ride in Blackpool in the UK, and it's called the Revolution.
oh, okay,
And you start off on the ground and you go forward in a dirty, great, big, massive loop the loop, and then you go backwards on the same ride.
oh nah, fuck that.
So that's all it is literally just a forwards and a backwards in this big, big loop the loop. And I went on it and I was with my sister, and it was sunny, and I had a white blouse on.
Oh no,
And God, what are you knowing for?
'cause I've got a feeling you chucked all over your nice white shirt.
Nope.
Oh,
Um,
good.
so I'm on the ride, and wee, this is great, this is fabulous, this is awesome. And then apparently my face just went white. And my sister, are you okay? Are you okay? I said, there's something wrong with my back. There's something wrong with my back. It's sore.
oh
Oh shit.
no.
So this was like, you do it 4 times, 3 times. You do it 3 times. So you go forward, backwards, forwards, and then you stop, right? And you get off.
Yeah,
When we got off, you know your knobbly bits on your spine?
yeah.
They were all bleeding.
Oh
Oh,
no.
fuck.
The hard plastic seat that I'd been sat on and the
Yeah.
cotton linen shirt had like grazed, like rubbed.
Oh, yeah.
And it was
Fuck.
like Oh my God. But I didn't feel it to begin with.
Yeah.
It was only after the third one. I was just
Yeah.
like, oh my God. So I had to walk
Fucking
down with a
hell.
bikini top on after that.
Oh, yes. And if you sleep on your back, it would have been very uncomfortable to sleep on. Oh, Hendo's
No,
still
I,
here. I didn't
I
even
sleep
realize.
like a baby. I curl up.
I do it like when it's summer. I'm very strange. I can still sleep with a doona or both of my doonas, and I'm well, quilts, and I'm fine. But yeah, in winter, the more the better. But then my hand starts sweating and it starts locking up. So then I have to put my arm out of the blankets or arms and sleep on my back, and that's not an easy thing to do. So
Yeah, I broke my wrist when my son was 6 months old playing
shit.
basketball.
Wow.
And yeah, I had a cask on it and everything. And within a week, I decided I wanted to cut the cask off. And ever since then, my wrist is like got arthritis in it. So that's the only thing that really hurts is my wrist. Like it's got a, you know, how when you move it around, it gets
Yeah.
that cracking noise.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've always had that. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the only thing that happens with my wrist.
I broke my wrist. I was teaching my boys. One was 8, one was 5, and I was teaching them to skate. You know, with the 4 wheels, the quad
Yep.
skates. And I was out the back on a quiet road, and I was skating around and showing them how to do it. And my skate got caught on. I don't know if you have them where you are. They're like little square 6 inch by 6 inch metal grids that the fire
Yep.
hoses go in,
Excuse me. Yes, I know them well.
but they're flat on the floor, aren't they?
Yep.
Well, my wheels caught on that, and I slipped, went back on my wrist,
Oh, ho, ho.
and I got a stone in my hand. I knew I'd broke my wrist, so I
Yeah.
gets the kids in, and I says, Mummy's got to go and wash her hand. Look, she's got a stone in her hand. She's got to go and wash her hand." So it takes the kids in. It says to him, "You'll have to look after these." He went, "Why?" I said, "I've bust my wrist. I've got to go to the Aussie." It was my right
Oh.
hand.
And are you right-handed?
I am right-handed.
Oh, fuck.
I'm kind of ambidextrous, but I am right-hand dominant. But
Yeah.
over here,
Yeah.
our driver's side is on the right-hand side of the car.
Yep.
Is that the same over
I
there?
think I'm not around a car that much, is it, Lonnie?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you use your gear stick with your left hand.
Yes. I think
Yes.
so. Yep. Okay.
So I'm using
Suck
my
at
gear
knowing
stick
anything.
and steering with my left hand.
Oh, fuck. That would have been a nightmare.
So I drives all the way to the hospital. They x-rayed it, and I'd cracked you've got like a little ring of bones in your carpal tunnel is a ring of little bones.
Mm-hmm.
I'd broken 3 of them.
Oh no.
Fuck. Oh, I'm so sorry. Fucking
So
hell.
he puts an open cast on me. He puts an open cast on me because he knew it was going to swell,
Yeah.
and had to go back the next day.
Easier said
So
than
I'm in
done.
the car park, and I pulls out, and I'm up by the lights, and a police car pulls up next to me and points to the side of the road. So I pulls over, and he says, "Are you okay, madam?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fine." I was crying. I was crying with pain.
Yeah,
And
as you would be.
are you sure you're okay? I said, "I'm fine. I've just got to get home. The babysitter's with the kids. I broke my hand. I've got to get home." He said, "You do know that your insurance is invalid while you're driving?"
Oh,
I went, "I didn't, but thanks for telling me. But I've still got to get home to my kids."
yeah.
He followed me all the way home. to make sure I was all right.
That's
Aw.
really nice. You wouldn't get that here. If a
No,
cop
you
sees you crying, they just look at you like, ugh.
But
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't really late, and it was only 7 miles from my house to the hospital. But he really shouldn't have done that. He really should have took the car keys off me, and he really should have made me get a taxi.
Yeah, well, that's true. Or better yet, call back up and they follow you back to your house and then they hand you the keys, preferably in your left hand. And fucking, sorry. And said, okay, now you do not drive this car until you get the insurance on it. You know, like over here in Australia, all you have to do is basically make sure, as far as I know, is to make sure that your car's registered and is up to date. We don't have to we pay for insurance, but we don't have to carry around that paperwork because at the end of the day, if anyone breaks into your car, you think about it, your registration is going to be the car, your insurance is going to be in the car. Anything could
Oh,
happen if they steal your car and do a good job.
the car was MOT'd and insured. It's
Mm,
just because I was not fit to drive. If anything had
yeah.
been happened, my insurance would have been invalidated
Oh, okay. Yeah.
because I was not in control of that vehicle.
Yeah, well, that's true. But that
That's
was a very nice police officer. That was really cool. Like I said, you wouldn't get them here. You could walk past a police officer bleeding from head to toe, and unless you make a sound, but they see you, they do absolutely fuck all to help you. And Hendo, I am very sorry if you take my swearing as an offence. It's just something I do quite a lot of. And I mean, there's not a live I've done that doesn't have swearing. So if you take offence, I do apologise. But no, I'm just
is
looking
Hendo a
at everything.
newbie?
Yeah, Hendo, I can't pronounce the middle name, and I can't puppy.
Pomeranian puppy.
I was saying that to Lani the other day on her channel when I was on there. It's like Hendo Pomeranian, but I can't pronounce it still. Pomeranian
Pomeranian.
puppy. Pomeranian puppy. There you go. Oh, good. They don't take offence, but yes, it's good to have newbies in here. But I've got to end this live very soon though because I don't want to piss my neighbour off. And plus, I'm
Oh,
getting a little bit tired. And I've got to ring Elizabeth and check on her to make sure she's okay. So it'll be all good. Lani, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm trying to heat up what I made before, but it doesn't look too flash.
I've got to go and hang washing out.
Okay then, darling. Just get well soon if you're still a little bit under the weather. And thank you, even though you don't like to hear it, thank you for being on my panel.
I don't mind the thank yous. It's the sorries I don't like.
And you don't like to be complimented, but sorry, you're going to be getting them from me in future. So
Stop saying
please,
sorry
please.
and stop
Okay.
complimenting me.
Okay. For those in chat who don't know, you never compliment TJ or say anything nice and never only apologise if you say something really offensive that would offend even the nuns in a church. But don't go apologising if you just like coughed or you sneezed or you put yourself on mute so you could talk. The TJ could talk. Don't apologise for things that you didn't need to apologise. I've still got to learn that. It's just very,
Yes,
very difficult. But thank you.
I shall see you soon. Be safe,
Yes,
everybody.
you. Okay,
See you,
thanks, TJ.
TJ. Stay
Bye bye.
safe.
And
Stay
you.
safe.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Oh, oh.
Hey,
Saying sorry a lot is just my human nature. I can't help but apologise because the day I stop apologising is the day I'm really going to offend someone, and I don't want that. That's why I was like apologising to Hendo if oh, hang on, I will do. But like I said, it's just something that's been like drilled into my brain for a very, very, very young age. You know, so if I do apologise a lot, like I said, I'd rather be sorry. If it's not a sorry, then not sorry if that deserves a sorry. So,
I'll get.
Hendo, I just beep you. So I say woof you. That's awesome. Oh, Hendo, who are you? Oh, I think he's saying to bye to TJ. But no, it's all good in the hood, guys.
Tammy, I think Hendo is actually a female, and
Well,
it's the dog that's the. Can you stop
Hendo,
it?
yeah,
I'm
Hendo
just
needs to tell me if it's he or she is he or she, because I don't want to say anything that you know go, oh, Hendo, good to see you again. How you been? What something that requires me to say he or she.
sorry. My cat's trying to eat my burger. Go away. Go away. Go away. Good girl. He's eaten like 3 or 4 times today. Jeez.
Hendo, that doesn't help me, sweetheart. He just writes she or he just writes oh, there you go, Rita. So Rita is a female. So I can, if Hendo ever gets the confidence to come up on your panel or my panel, if now I just got to remember, like if I ever call you chick or whatever, it's not going to offend you. So that's good. Well, I appreciate you popping in here.
Hendo's her adorable dog. I love that dog.
No, she just said my name is Rita.
Yeah, and her dog is her screen name. Hendo.
Cool. Oh,
That's why it says Pomeranian, because that's the breed of dog, Pomeranian.
okay. I don't know. Is Hendo a mod?
No, but she's a mod for my channel.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I see how. Hendo, would you like to be a mod in here, doll? Because if you having your own channel and stuff like that, not only can you promote if you want to, you can promote your own channel. It's the fact that you can. I'm not saying well, you got more subscribers than me, so don't worry. I'm just going to say you can see how a smaller channel operates. But yeah, if you want to be, let me know. And if Lani's cool with sharing mods, I am more than happy to quickly pop into YouTube and give you a wrench. It's all good. Just let me know before the live ends, because I will have to wait till chat comes up until that comes up. So all good.
Who mods? Who mods? Sorry, I
Beg your
got a
pardon?
mouthful of food. I really shouldn't eat while I'm on the line panel with
No,
you.
it's okay, darling. I
Yeah,
know you're not Hendo, but I'm just trying to help as well.
I don't mind whose channel or who mods for your channel.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yes, it does. Oh, so you're not one of
helps.
those creators who gets really mad and says, "Don't support this channel if you support me."
Yeah.
Carrie!
No, I'm not. Hi. Can you talk for a little bit, because I want to finish my burger. I'm starving.
All right, well, you still have the link. Just step down, then pop back up when you're ready, doll.
Okay. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. You have to put up with my shit on my own. But you all secretly like me. You know it. Hendo, I'll get Lani. If Lani and you have friends on Facebook, I'll just get her to give you the lowdown after this ends, because it changes from live to live. So I'll tell you more about it when we'll try and do like a group chat on Messenger if you want, and then I can just basically give it to you. But at the end of the day, protect the female, protect everybody. If you see someone treating someone like shit, time them out. They get 3 chances. But there are some people in my chat who have been bullied by other people, and those people have rights to, as soon as they see them, they can continuously time that person out. But the thing is, though, they can't. Well, there are certain mods of mine that can make people delete people and block people. No, it's not, Lani. No one's annoying. No one's got an. Oh, well, hang on. There's 2 people that have an annoying voice, but you don't. So don't ever think that, sweetie. But no. Okay, who wants some more quiz questions? Put a 1 if you do, 2 if you don't. I will try and make them better than the last 3. So 1 if you want more quiz questions, 2 if you don't. So 1 if you want more quiz questions, 2 if you don't. And because I'm going to be ending this live in about 10, 15 minutes, I'll mention this again, like I said I would. Please, if you can afford to do it, do it. Please donate to help me raise money for a shed. I really, really need to get it. So, okay, I've got 1 vote for more quiz questions. That's cool. But like I was saying, I wish to get it before my next inspection, which is about September 10th, 11th or something. I don't know. But I want to be able to do that. So if you can help me, please click the PayPal link in my description and donate away. But only do it if you can. Okay, so Hendo, you're not bad at it, honey. Without saying too weird about this, you're new to my channel, hun, so it's all good. Even if you don't, at least you give it a go. So it's all good. Just relax. Okay, so PayPal link in description, raising money for a garden shed. Only donate if you can. If it's going to leave you short, please do not donate under any circumstances. But if you can afford to spare a bit, please do. The garden shed itself is $159 to $199. I'm not sure which one yet. And it's $250 to put it together. So please consider helping if you can. And I already know there are certain people in chat who can't donate and don't donate to anyone, so it's fine. But what I'm saying is if you can, do. If you can't, don't. But that's okay. That's okay, Hendo. It's all good, darling. Okay. Next question. hmm. True or false? There was a rumor going around about 2 or so or longer years after Titanic sank that it wasn't Titanic that sank. What ship was it accused of being? Was it A? No, just yeah. What ship was accused of being Titanic upon sinking? Was it A, Britannic, B, Gigantic, or C, Titanic? Start again. What ship sank on 1912 that the press claimed wasn't Titanic? Olympic, Britannic, or Captain Hook's space ship? Oh yeah, there you go. What was the sister ship of Titanic that I don't even know how to bloody word this question. What what ship has been mistaken for Titanic that sank fuck. Okay, forget that question. Well, don't forget that question. What sister ship of Titanic has been accused of sinking instead of Titanic? A, Olympic, B, Britannic, C, Carpathia. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not actually looking up quiz questions, so I can fuck up if I need to, so it's all good. That's cool. You're allowed to get help, but just when you're on panel, you can't. Yeah, so which ship sank? Okay, when Titanic sank, sorry, I keep rewording the fucking question. When Titanic sank, what ship were they saying it was? There you go. Was it A, Olympic, B, Britannic, or C, Captain Jack Sparrow's ship? And there you go, I changed the answers. It's all good. Yeah, exactly. At least you're participating, sweetheart. It's all good, honey. Okay, I'll just give the answer because I completely fucked it up. It was Olympic. Olympic has been accused of being Titanic because when they did Olympic, it wasn't insurable anymore because of how many accidents it had. So they had to switch the ships. And when they did that, they then renamed Olympic Titanic. But that's just a rumor. Okay. I'll get into questions. I can actually get the question and the answers or the multiple choice or whatever out. What was the last song that Elvis sang in his last concert of June 26, 1977? I repeat, what was the last song Elvis sang in his last concert on June 26, 1977? Was it A, Are You Lonesome Tonight, B, Always on My Mind, or C, American Trilogy? No, or D, Unchained Melody. Yeah, so what was the last song that Elvis sang in June of 1977? Was it A, American Trilogy, B, Unchained Melody, or C, Are You Lonesome Tonight? And if you pay attention, there's as far as I'm aware, because my memory, no, I'll just let you guys guess. I don't know, Lani. I've moved on to the next question, darling. In Elvis Presley's last concert of June 26, 1977, what was his last song? A, American Trilogy, B, Always on My Mind, C, Unchained Melody, or D, Are You Lonesome Tonight? And for those playing at home, don't look up Google, Lani. And Lani, you're correct. Even though I would take your first answer, which was D, but I'm going to let you have that because I changed the questioning a bit. So, yeah. Okay, here's an easy one for those who think it might be easy. Lani, the answer was Unchained Melody, so you got it right with C. I think that was the answer. Okay. What did Humpty Dumpty sit on but then had a great fall? Was it A, an attachable penis? B, sorry, I can't help myself. B, a trampoline? C, a swing? Do not ask me to repeat this question. C, a swing, or D, a wall? Come on, guys. Okay, I'm not going to give all the answers, but what did Humpty Dumpty sit on but had a great fall? Oh, shut up, Lonnie. I have to come up with really idiotic ones because then it's far more fun. Oh, fuck it. I'll ask it again. No, well, that's what I would have thought too, Lonnie, with A. What did Humpty Dumpty fall off when he had his great fall? A big fat penis? Oh, sorry, strap on? B, a swing? C, I think I said slide? Or D, a wall? Yeah, okay. See, when I'm not supervised, I get into a lot of trouble. Yes, Lani, it was, in fact, up. Yeah, it was a wall. Okay. Hmm. Okay, true or false? Over here in Australia, we call them red, green, yellow, orange capsicums. But over in the States, they call them what? And when I say the States, I mean America and other parts of the world. Over here in Australia, we call them red, green, orange, and yellow capsicums. But in other parts of the world, what do they call them? so sorry. Hendo, you're funny, darling. Oh. You're getting good, Lani. Okay. Lani got that one. I'll wait a little bit just so that one made people if they wanted to answer. Yep, they sure do. Peppers. Peppers. Okay. See, this is why I suck at quiz mastering. I can't think of any more. But no, I am gonna. I know it's stupid to do, but I am gonna end this live. I'm sorry, guys, but I do need to check on my dear friend, and I need to talk to Lani about a few things. But thank you, Hendo. Thank you, Lani. Thank you, everyone that's been in here and supporting me. And thanks, TJ. Thank you so much for being on panel with both Lani and myself. I appreciate it. I'll do a live in a couple of days or even up to a couple of weeks, but I'll see how we go. You might catch me on someone else's panel, but I don't know. Please find a way to, what do you call it? Subscribe to whoever you wanted to subscribe to. But you'll probably catch me on the flip side on Lani's channel. Please be good to yourselves, and please, 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 please be respectful to others. And more than anything, respect yourself. You know, if you don't like drama on YouTube, stay the fuck away from the drama shit. You know, you're all, every single one of you that watch this on replay or whoever's in here in chat, even you freaks in the background who are not participating in my chat. I'm not saying you're freaks because I adore freaks. They're awesome. But what I'm saying is if you choose to have a drama-free life, like I said, stay the fuck out of the drama channels. You deserve better than that. Because I can guarantee you one thing, or quite a few things, but I can guarantee you this. If you go into a chat and you know this person is bullying, I guarantee it, you're going to be so tempted to write something horrible. Refrain from yourself. Don't belittle yourself to that level and just stay out of that chat. You know what I mean? If you get told that fucking Jack Frost or whatever has disrespected somebody in a channel, don't go in their channel looking for an argument, because I can guarantee you, you will go in there feeling all high and mighty, but the moment you leave, you will end up feeling like shit about yourself. So I just say to you, and I say to anybody else, if you want to, oh, Donnie, I'm just about to leave, sweetie. You know, and just make yourself better than that. Don't be one of those people who thinks that you're going in and defending your friend, because at the end of the day, you're going to end up defending yourself at the end of the day. You know, so thank you, Donnie. So yeah, I know I only said it a few moments ago, but I'll say it again because I'm ending the live. Sorry, Donnie, you're a bit late, my love. But what's going to happen is the fact that I have until basically, I'll say the last week of August. Sounds stupid, I know, but I want to get it in, set up and everything. I am trying to raise funds to get a garden shed so I can get my housing manager somewhat off my back. You know, so yeah, you sure will, Donnie. No worries, darling. What will happen is if I could get a garden shed, I could move my storage tubs into there. So I can fucking get my housing manager somewhat off my back. But the thing is, though, around the time I'm getting the garden shed installed, I'm also going to have to come up with like an extra $250 that I'm prepared to pay for to get my gardener in, and as well as to get my house cleaner in. So if you guys could help me raise money for the shed, I would really, really, really appreciate the help. But if you can't, I know money's tight for a lot of people, but the way my housing manager is these days, I'm afraid she's going to try and put an eviction on me. And I personally can't deal with that, because then I'll have nowhere to go and I will be homeless, and I will be forced to basically sell everything I own just to be able to get maybe a hotel room or a motel for one night, because all my stuff isn't worth a lot. But no, all I'm going to finish saying is that if you can donate, please do. The link is in the description where it's always been. But this is when I really need you guys to, if you're ever thinking of donating, this is the time to do it. All right. But I understand that money's tight for a lot of people these days. And like I said, I can't afford to buy it myself. I can't afford to buy something to basically shove up the arse of my housing manager and say, I got this. All my storage containers are in there. You can't have anything possibly to pick on now. But I'm pretty sure she'll find something along the line to pick on, because she's a bitch. And I have no financial support from anybody. I have to rely on my own payments. And considering it took nearly a month for them to approve it, and then I still had to jump through hoops to be able to get them. Where how's it going to be in the property? You know, like, is it going to be just placed there? Is it going to be on the garden? Is it going to be this way? Is it going to be that way? And then, yeah. Okay, guys, I do have to go because I've just been sent a text message that is, in my opinion, very, very important to attend to. But like I said, if you can donate, donate. If you can't, can't. But any amount will help me get closer to that goal. And I have until, like I said, the 30th or so, or whatever, how many months are in August. That's how long I've got. But they only gave me a month and a half. They approved it within 6 or so weeks. And then they plonked the inspection on me by saying it's the first week in September. So I actually want to prove to them that I can do this, but I can't do this without your help. So please, please consider helping. Yeah, exactly. They're bloody expensive. All right, guys, I'll speak to you later. Take care. And until next time, be good to yourself, and good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.